I think almost everyone has heard of Therion at least once in their lives. And they recently released a new album, which is the third one of the trilogy. So we thought, let's ask them a couple of questions. I hope you will enjoy this interview of today. First, want to congratulate you on the new album. I mean, it's now going to be out, and it's like the third one of a trilogy.
Yeah.
How does it feel to complete the story?
It's great. It feels great. I mean, I think I'm very happy with what we have accomplished so far. You know, and this work didn't start with the thought of making 3 albums. We started to work on a new album exactly when the lockdown came, when COVID came. And all of a sudden we had so many songs in different styles. So Christopher said that let's not make 1 album, let's make 3 and call them Leviathan 1, 2, 3. And I thought it was a great idea because the material was so diverse. So we decided we should put the more commercial, in Therion sense, commercial stuff on the first album. And the second is a little darker. And the third one here now is more when we go like bananas.
Yeah.
You know, more experimental and has influence from different cultures and you know, a little progressive here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, and a bit of folk maybe I heard.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So where does it come from that you put those in there at that point?
Well, I basically, because when we write, that's why it's so fun to write with Therion, you know, because there are no rules or boundaries. You can do more or less whatever you want. I remember one song in the album called Duende. My girlfriend was having the TV on too loud in the living room. And I was trying to work here in the studio. And I wanted the door open because it was hot as hell. So I was going to ask her, will you please put down the volume a little? But I went out and I saw it was a program about a documentary about flamenco. And I was watching it a little bit and I was like, I wonder if I can infuse that into a metal song. So I did. And it ended up on the album. First, when I was sending it to Christopher, I didn't think he would like it, but he loved it. So that's how that came about, for example. And that's why it makes so much fun to write for this band, you know.
Because I understood also you recorded some of that like quite close to each other already?
No, we were in 8 different countries. We couldn't travel.
Oh, no, I meant more like in time.
Ah, you mean like that? Yeah. Yes, we did. Not at the same time, but pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can imagine that helps also to keep a bit of unity between the 3 albums in a way.
Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely correct with that. We use the same technicians for all the albums and stuff also. So that's why it unifies a little bit musically.
I see, yeah. I saw that a lot of interviews, Christopher was explaining that this was like the first time you 2 were really working together through writing, and that he really enjoyed working together. Like, how was it for you then, if it was for you the first time working with him?
I mean, it's I will say a parallel now that sounds very grandiose, but just so you know what I mean, it's a little like Lennon McCartney. I'm not saying we're Lennon McCartney, far from that, but we have the same chemistry when we're writing. I kind of know what he wants, and he knows how to get the best out of me, you know. So we are sending stuff to each other, and he might say, I need a better melody here in the bridge between the chorus and the verse, for example. And since it's a new chapter for me, it's very easy to come up with something. And the same when I send something to him. So I have to say, since we started to work with this 3 albums, our partnership has grown very strong, you know, both work-wise and you know, on a personal level. And we are not really similar persons at all, you know. I mean, Christopher is very pragmatic and so to speak, and I'm more like jokeful, and But I think that we both need each other's different sides. We feed from each other in a good way.
Oh yeah, I can understand. I
Mhm.
think last you released a single of Ruler of Tamak.
Uh-huh.
And can you tell me a little bit about this track?
Absolutely. This track is a little special, actually, because this was one of the songs that was written before we planned for this new album. I wrote this because sometimes I write songs without any goal. I just write the song and I don't know what I will use it for. But I wrote this one, and I was thinking when it was done, it had another lyrics. I don't remember what it was called. This would fit Tarja very much, Tarja Turunen.
Oh yeah, she has a Christmas album out.
Yeah, she does. She does. I saw that. So I was about to send it to her. But at the same time, I first want to check with Christopher, is this something we might be able to use? And he said, yeah, it's if we Therionize this song a little bit, he said, and rewrite the lyrics, we can use this. So, okay, Therion first, so that's how it came about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a quite diverse track with a lot of melody and also still a lot of heaviness in there, a good balance in
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, and it's in Turkish in some places.
yeah, I seen the comments. You made this lyric video about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that there was some writing about it on Facebook that you weren't happy with the video. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, I'm pretty happy with the videos. The thing is, it's made with AI.
Yeah.
Just as an experimental thing. Not my idea, folks. Not my idea. But we wanted to try it and see where it ended up, And I prefer the real stuff, But, Therion is my favorite band of all, but we have never been so good to make good videos, I think, to be frankly honest. We have made two very good videos. One of them is Kali Yuga #3 from Sidrara, and the other one is made a video for this song Adol Runa Rediviva, which is great, absolutely. And some of those French album videos we did are pretty cool as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because I think I was reading also that you were working with this guy Carlos, and it said that you were working with him for a long time. So
yeah, he is great. He is great, absolutely.
Yeah, so I didn't understand so much how it comes that you guys didn't stand behind it if you work together for so long.
Well, sometimes there are also time included in that. Sometimes you don't have time to change a thing that you don't particularly like, but I don't think it's so bad, But it's just like, I don't think we're ready for this AI yet, I don't think it's progressed so far yet, But I'm both excited for what that can be in the future and scared. Because if somebody wants, he could put out the Therion album with just pushing a button and make it right. A Therion album that might be better than we ever will be, You don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw some labels trying to sue already for having lyrics generated from ChatGPT or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. There is total chaos in this business now.
Yeah.
Total chaos. I was listening the other day to Freddie Mercury singing the Titanic theme song, AI.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not perfect, but this is only beginning. It will be. It will be.
Yeah, who knows? And I think it has its good things and its bad things. Hopefully,
like everything.
Yeah.
But that's also in human nature. If we can explore a thing, we will. And we who stand beside are always afraid of new stuff, So I don't know.
True. Good. One of the other songs I was a bit wondering about is the duet with Laurie, the Maleficium. Can you tell me
Yeah,
a
that
little
was
bit
cool.
how that song came together?
That's totally Christopher's song. I didn't write one single note on that one.
Okay.
And I remember the first time I heard it, it was one of my least favorites. But today it is my favorite. So that's how you can change your mind when everything is done. I mean, this is super. So I just sang it, you know. I have nothing with the writing to do in that one at all. That's I tip the hat for Christopher to that one.
So, did it evolve a lot during a recording, or
Pardon me?
did it evolve a lot in the recording? Because I come to notice that sometimes a song can change a lot when people start recording it.
Yeah, because sometimes you come up with spontaneous ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
It just comes in the moment, you know. And I do that a lot. And it's one good side to not work together is I don't have to ask first.
True.
Yeah, but yeah, it changes, and you never know how it will be until it's done. Really, you have an idea, but it's always great to have the final record sent to you and listen to it. You know, this is what we have done. You know, and I'm very happy with it. You know, very happy with it.
Good. Which of the tracks did you enjoy writing most?
I like a song that would probably not be any favorite from anybody, but I love a song called Midsummer.
Mm.
And probably because I was writing that and I was a little bit homesick. You know, I wanted to go to Sweden. You know, I was sitting here and I wrote a song that I thought it captured a little with the chords and the melody and everything, a little bit Nordic mythology, it smelled a little Sweden, Scandinavia about it. So I was sending it to Per, who writes the lyrics. Hey, this is gonna be called Midsummer. You wrote it, but that's gonna be the title, you know.
Mm.
So he did, and that is very warm around my heart.
Oh, cool. Can imagine.
Yeah.
Do you have lots of traditions with Midsummer that you usually do? I mean, I know Sweden has quite a lot going
Yeah,
on.
it's a big thing. It's after Christmas, it's the biggest holiday, you know.
Mm. Okay.
So yeah, I mean now I live here in Spain, but if I was home last midsummer, and you know all the it's a little silly. All the men should be taking up this great phallus symbol, you know, with leaves and two rings. I don't know what they are gonna symbolize. You use your fantasy, but are gonna put this up and put it, and then yeah, fantastic. And then you dance around this pole, different dances, you know, both kids and adults, and then you drink a lot.
Mm.
That's my favorite part.
I see. Good.
Yeah.
I saw that you guys have some sort of arena show coming up with an orchestra.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this show? Sounds very interesting.
I'm very excited about that. We were offered by a promoter in Mexico City if we wanted to do a show with a symphonic orchestra, big symphonic orchestra and choir in one of the largest halls they have for music and sport events there in Mexico City. And who says no to that, you know?
Yeah.
Of course we want to do that. So that's going to be in January, and that's going to sort of be like the kickoff for the tour for that we do for this record. So after Mexico, the symphonic show, we go to Europe and China, and you know, as much as possible. But this specific show is going to be really cool because I have been singing with orchestras before, but not together with the band. So that's going to be very funny. And also, I'm so happy because the ticket sales are going on very well.
Yeah.
Very well, much better than we thought.
That's really nice.
So I can't wait to January.
Yeah, I always hear that Mexican metal fans are very enthusiastic. So
they're incredible.
Yeah,
incredible.
I hope someday I get to experience that.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that the third album is coming out and the Corona is behind us, you mentioned you're going to tour. I mean, I don't remember if you did a lot of touring with the other two albums, or probably not.
No, we did. We did with number two. We did Turnover in South America.
Okay.
Mexican tour and some of the other countries around there.
Okay.
But some festivals as well. One in Poland, I think, and one in Romania.
Nice. So now you can get to bring this all music to those people en masse.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. So like summer festivals, are you going to be in Europe?
Probably. I don't know which ones yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I would be very surprised if we did, you know.
And do you already know what's going to be after that? Because I can imagine if you did this trilogy, yeah, it's kind of an era. So
yeah, it's not going to be a fourth Leviathan. That I can promise you. Yeah. But no, I actually don't know what we will do after the tour. Probably we will do a new album, but when it's going to happen, I don't know. I can't say. There are no ideas for that yet. But it will be an album.
Cool.
It's a question about when.
Yeah. And were you going to record also the show in Mexico, or?
Yeah, we are. And I don't know yet if it's going to be both on Blu-ray and CD, but we will record it. Definitely. Okay. You must record such an event, you know.
Yeah, would be a waste if you didn't.
Yeah. It would be a sin.
Yeah. Well, I think I've asked quite what I wanted to know about this new album. I've one more question left, and that's what kind of Christmas wish do you have for the world?
For the world? Well, just look around in the world. I want peace. That's such a cliche, but who doesn't want that? It's a cliche because it's true.
Yeah.
And I want a lot of presents.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, that's about it. And snow.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
White Christmas.
Yeah, that will not happen here in Spain. I think where I live in Spain, it hasn't been snowing in 10 years or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, who knows?
But yeah.
The chances are getting slowly a little bit smaller, I guess.
Yeah, with the global warming shit and everything going on. Yeah.
All right.
But I want to wish all the fans that looks in this advent calendar Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas to you as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And of course, a Merry Christmas to you and the band and everyone, your families.